Not too long ago, my life looked completely different from what it looks like today. I wasn't born into money. I didn't have a safety net. I didn't have anyone putting me on game or giving me shortcuts. No trust fund, no big name connections, no mentor handing me opportunities. All I had was a smartphone, an internet connection, and a lot of frustration about where I was in life. I was young, broke, and trying to figure out how to escape a future that felt extremely limited. And if that sounds anything like you right now, then this video might be exactly what you need to hear. The crazy part is, the same device you're using to watch this video, the phone sitting in your hand, on your desk, or next to your bed, has the potential to completely change your financial situation. I'm serious. That phone can become a tool that earns you more money than most traditional part-time jobs ever will. And in this video, I'm going to explain how I personally use my phone to build income, upgrade my lifestyle, and create real independence starting from absolutely nothing. No money up front, no special background, just execution. Before we even get into the methods, I want you to pause for a second and think about this. What is your financial goal for the next 30 days? Not a year from now, not 5 years from now, just next month. Maybe you want to make an extra $300, maybe $1,000. Maybe you're aiming higher. Whatever number pops into your head first, drop it in the comments. There's power in putting your goal out there, even if it feels uncomfortable. When I first tried to make money on my own, I didn't have much direction. I was young, still in school, and didn't have access to traditional income opportunities. I experimented with different things online, mostly just trying to see what would stick. I posted content without a clear strategy. I tried different formats. I failed more times than I can count. At one point, I even lost a platform I had been building because I didn't fully understand the rules of the game. That moment was frustrating, but it taught me something important. Attention has value. If you can capture and keep people's attention, there is almost always a way to monetize it. Eventually, I did what most people do. I got a regular job. And while it did bring in money, it also made something very clear to me. Trading hours for dollars had a hard ceiling. Once bills, transportation, and daily expenses came into play, that income just wasn't enough to create the life I wanted. I realized that if I wanted real freedom, I had to build something that wasn't capped by hourly wages. That realization is what pushed me to take online income seriously. The first method that truly changed my financial situation was content creation. And before you scroll away, thinking this is only for big creators, hear me out. You don't need millions of followers. You don't need expensive equipment. You don't even need to show your face if you don't want to. Content creation today looks very different from what it did years ago. There are entire channels making serious money using voiceovers, screen recordings, AI-generated narration, or curated clips. What matters most is not perfection, it's consistency and relevance. When I started focusing on creating content around topics I actually understood and cared about, things began to shift. One piece of content can outperform dozens of hours of traditional work. I've seen firsthand how a single video can generate more income than weeks of labor, simply because it continues to earn long after it's published, and the time investment is far lower than most people think. The key is learning how platforms reward watch time, engagement, and value. The second income stream that played a major role in leveling up my lifestyle was social media theme pages. This is one of the most beginner-friendly ways to start making money online, especially if you're young or starting with $0. A theme page is essentially an account centered around a specific type of content: motivation, fitness, luxury, memes, business, or any niche with demand. Instead of creating everything from scratch, you curate and repost content while adding your own twist. What makes this so powerful is accessibility. You don't need a budget. You don't need advanced skills. If you know how to use social media, and let's be honest, most people spend hours scrolling every day, you already have a head start. The difference is shifting from being a consumer to being a publisher. Once an account grows, there are multiple ways to monetize: promotions, brand deals, platform bonuses, affiliate links, or driving traffic to your own offers. And all of this can be done using just your phone. The third strategy that significantly increased my income was e-commerce, specifically dropshipping. Despite what you might hear, this business model is far from dead. It's simply evolved. Dropshipping allows you to sell products online without holding inventory or shipping anything yourself. When someone places an order, the product is fulfilled directly by a supplier. This removes many of the traditional barriers to starting a business. What made dropshipping so impactful for me was scalability. Unlike a job, income isn't tied to hours worked. Once a system is set up correctly, it can generate revenue consistently. Of course, it's not effortless. It requires learning, testing, and patience. But it's one of the few models where a beginner can realistically build something profitable without massive upfront investment. Now, here's the most important part of this entire video, the action plan. If I were starting over today, this is exactly what I would do. First, I would choose one path, not two, not three, one. This is where most people mess up. They jump between opportunities, chase trends, and never give anything enough time to work. Pick the method that fits your personality and interests the best, and commit to it for at least 60 to 90 days. During that time, your focus should be learning and execution, not instant results. Study how others are succeeding in that space. Take notes. Apply what you learn. Improve through repetition. Progress comes from focused effort, not scattered energy. Consistency beats intensity every time. The next step is reinvesting your early wins. This is where discipline separates people who stay stuck from those who scale. When you make your first few $100s, the temptation will be to spend it. And while taking care of necessities is important, reinvesting into your system can multiply your results. Better tools, better education, better resources, these things compound over time. Finally, understand that no one can do this for you. Information is everywhere. Opportunities are real, but execution is personal. You have to decide whether you're willing to put in the effort when motivation fades. Watching videos won't change your life. Applying what you learn will. If you made it this far, it means you want more, and that's a good thing. But wanting isn't enough. The gap between where you are and where you want to be is filled with action, consistency, and patience. Start now. Start small, but start. Thank you for watching. Tell me what you want to know more about this and what to emphasize. Make sure to like the video and comment down below any other side hustle you want to learn more about, and stay tuned for our next up hustle video.